So first of all, I was correct. That's the sea right there. So I got up pretty early, half thinking maybe I'd like to go out there and catch the sunrise because we are facing the east. However, there's that giant slab of clouds over there that probably makes that not so worthwhile. So probably just gonna stay in the room until a little later. Maybe just kind of take periodic peeks and see if we can see anything cool. We'll probably still go down there, but a little bit later, maybe around 7:30 or so. Check out the beach, and then there's apparently a little small marketplace here in town that we can get breakfast at. See that cluster of lights right over there? I'm not sure what that is. It kind of looks like some sort of ship, but I think it's been in that exact position since I went to bed last night, so I'm thinking it's probably some sort of a floating platform or something. Okay, turns out that it is raining a little bit. Yeah, you can feel it. That's what the hotel looks like from the outside, by the way. So my dad has gone to fetch an umbrella from the room. I forgot to bring mine. Okay, here we go. Not ideal weather, but it's kind of fun, to be honest. I think the sea is in this direction, hopefully. But hey, if I get lost, there's always Google Maps. Technology. A lot of random junk here, but it does feel kind of nice. Just a touch of wet weather flying there. So all of my stuff is wet now. Although to be honest, it feels kind of good. You know, it almost feels like this is how it's meant to be used, you know? Get out there, get those shots, get your adventure, you know, film the moment and all that shit. I suppose that lasts exactly until something actually breaks. But hopefully nothing will. I'm off to meet my parents for breakfast now. Need to go and find them.
unclear instructions, but I think this main Sao place is where they are.
All that condensation. Okay, we're heading back to the hotel now. I'm gonna pack up our stuff a bit and then it'll be back to the bus. So we're just here to see this lobster, which is a little bit hilarious. One downside of this rainy weather is that it's fogging up my lens. Anyway, we are heading to this ostrich farm kind of deal now. It is quite a bit more expensive than the crocodile farm yesterday. And if I'm being honest, I can't exactly see it being more exciting than the crocodiles, but we'll see. It's got a nice rural vibe kind of going, which I do appreciate. So we're supposed to sit here for something, but everybody is being distracted by the little ostriches. I must admit, I kind of underestimated these guys. They are kind of cute, and they're so curious. It's almost like they're voyeuristic. It's kind of funny. Isn't even caged. The attendant was trying to teach everyone how to feed the ostriches, and nobody's paying him any attention. None of the ostriches are paying him any attention. It's hilarious. So they were trying to take a group photo, and the ostrich won't stop chasing the camera. So they were like taking a moving group photo, which is kind of hilarious. So it's pretty interesting, but these polished chickens are here
Apparently because they have a very weak immune system, and so they pretty much serve as early detection for any kind of disease or viruses that might affect the ostriches, which are much more expensive. That's an ostrich omelette, so pretty much just looks like regular omelette, really. It tastes like regular omelette. Don't know what assurance we can get that this is actually ostrich, but well, I think it tastes fine. I guess it is kind of fluffy, and it's kind of nice that way, but I don't know if that's the ostrich or just cooking technique, you know? It's quite nice. So admittedly, that was rather better than I expected. Those ostriches, man, they remind me uncannily of dinosaurs, which is awesome. Some sort of a temple, and I think we're supposed to look for some food here as well for lunch, so presumably they sell food. You know, I have very sensitive eyes, and I used to be exposed to temples like this in Penang, especially at my grandmother's place, and that created a kind of childhood trauma for me for this kind of temples, just because the smoke would always get in my eyes, the sweat will also get in my eyes, and I would be in an unbelievable amount of pain. So not great memories, but today there's not a lot of smoke here. It's a rainy day today, so it's pretty cooling. It's kind of alright. Pretty important temple is my guess. This is very elaborate. You would probably expect that the temple will be serving vegetarian cuisine, but that is not the case. There is meat in this. So this is sharp meat. It's like a sort of fish, but with a stronger bite and flavor. Right, so I think this might be the final major attraction in this itinerary. That's a fruit farm, and it's a kind of a surprisingly developed facility. But we're not actually gonna go inside. I think you can kind of like pay to use a go-kart kind of thing and, you know, just drive around inside. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. My plan is to use the rest of my drone battery to try and get a bird's eye view or something. So I was out there flying my drone, and this Malay kid came up to me and chatted with me because he was interested in the drone, obviously. And my conversational Malay is like non-existent by now, which is kind of sad. But yeah, that was a little bit awkward. So we are heading back now, all the way, and my batteries are pretty much flat. So we knew this is coming, but traffic is jamming up. It is the end of a long weekend after all, so everyone is probably trying to get home right now. This is going to take a while. So they tried having some fun in the bus to pass the time in traffic, but make no mistake, that was a grueling 7+ hour bus ride. We're finally at our dinner spot. Finally we're gonna eat something. It's gonna be great, hopefully. So the food is already here, which is godsend. So for some context, it is like 10 PM now, and I think that the restaurant is basically just waiting for us to show up and be done with this so that they can start packing up. I'm pretty sure this is tasting a lot better than it should, because I'm just so happy to be off that bus and eating something in the first place. Right, so I think that's gonna do it for this vlog. We have like an hour or so more before we get back to the car. But yeah, that should be the end of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Monsters next, just animals.